Hello, 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 everybody. It's your girl, Leticia Campbell, your #1 email marketing strategist, CEO and founder of the Campbell Success Network, and the creator of my Emailpreneur Tribe at emailpreneurtribe.com. And that is where I teach, train, coach, and motivate my clients on how to grow and scale their businesses ethically and organically, all through leveraging email marketing. So I have a really good topic to talk to you guys on today. Before I do that, let me do my thing and get this shared out. And as you guys are rolling on in, also make sure y'all pass on the love and share this broadcast out as well to your business friends, your business besties, and all the things, y'all. So like I said before, I have a really great topic to talk to y'all about today. God has really put this word on my spirit, and we're going to call it alignment. He put that word alignment on my spirit, and I have to discuss it and continue on with this into this whole topic. Like, I really feel that many of us in business want and hope and wish and pray that things will happen, major things will happen in my business, in our businesses, but are you aligned? Hey, Therese, are you on the same straight path that you need to be in order to get there? So again, we're going to talk about that right now, okay? And I'm just going to get this shared out onto my personal page here on Facebook, okay? And do my due diligence on that. As you guys are rolling on in, say hello. Let me know where you're watching and tuning in from. I tried to go live yesterday, but girl, I had to go to a wedding. One of my husband and I, longtime friends, got married yesterday. Yes, and we got a chance to see it and all that stuff. And it's amazing to see couples come together and get married and stuff. It's such a beautiful experience. But I'm one of those people that if you invited me to your wedding and you want me to do a speech, I'm going to really tell you how it really is. My husband and I have been together for 20 years. We have 5 kids. And I always say that when y'all do the ceremony and y'all get married, that's just the beginning. Like, when you know what I mean? Like, that's just the start of it all. You know, you really got to stand the test of time in a relationship. And one of the things that was brought up yesterday during the ceremony was that the bride was saying how she wanted the shaped circle. She wanted that shape to be prevalent all throughout the ceremony. But the pastor was saying that marriage is not a circle. Marriage is not a perfect circle, right? If you're looking at 2 circles to become one, you're going to notice that the circle is going to look more like an oval, right? It's going to look a little bit more slanted because nobody is perfectly yoked together. You could be being equally yoked and perfectly yoked are 2 different things. Y'all know that, right? It is different, at least in my opinion it is, right? But what she was saying was a marriage is more like a square. You know, you have your corners here, you got your 4 different sides, and then you adding in all these other components, you know, into relationship, which is children, which is the length of the marriage and all these different things. So that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Let's get into this conversation. So as I told you guys earlier, one of the things that God has brought to my attention yesterday while I was taking a shower, getting ready for the wedding, I was actually listening to someone speak on YouTube, and she was talking about how in life, you know, we want the best for ourselves. We want the best for ourselves. We want the best for our families. We want the best for all those things. But are we in alignment with that? You know, so a lot of us are waiting. And I said this earlier today. I did a free training inside of my Email Marketing for Entrepreneurs group. For those of you who want to register for my next free training, I'm going to actually share the link in the chat. Oh, I forgot to do that before I went live. Normally I have the link right there pinned to the bottom, but I'm going to do this here for you guys. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to post the link here in the chat to where you guys can register for my free training. Hold on, I got to switch accounts. Y'all know Facebook did this new thing where we have to switch our accounts, and then we show up on the main account. All right, boom. Let me go here. That's Tori, y'all. Y'all know. Tori's being Tori. All right, so hopefully the link will pop up in just a second. Boom, there it is. All right, so what I'm going to do right now, ladies, is I'm going to pin the link to my free training. I have another training coming up next week. So if you want to sign up, you're going to go there. You're already going to get access to the recorded training, but you're also going to get an invite to the live training where you can ask questions and things like that. So definitely go to that link, emailpreneurtribe.com/free email marketing training is right there pinned. So definitely go and check it out, especially if you're and register, especially if you're watching this on a replay. But like I said, while I was in the shower and what have you, that God brought that word alignment to me. And like I said, the lady on the video was talking about how sometimes we want things, we want the best for our lives, we want the best for our families, we want the best for ourselves. But are we in line with that? It's almost like you want to lose weight. Let's say you want to lose 50 pounds and you really, really want to do it, but you're not working out, you're not eating right, you're not in alignment with your weight loss goals. It's the same thing also how we feel about ourselves as women sometimes, right? We're waiting for people to confirm us. We're waiting for people to give us this new word. Like, I'm waiting for people to give me my flowers while I'm living. Give yourself your own flowers. Some of y'all walk around here and you don't even give yourself credit for even the things that you deem as small, right? I'm not going to sit on here and wait for while I'm living, wait for people to give me my flowers, give me my respect. God give myself my respect, and I give myself my own flowers. Amen. So like I was saying, when it comes to alignment, it's almost also trickles over to email marketing. It's like we want to make the goals that we want to make in our business this year, but is your list aligned with that, right? So you could be saying, hey, I want these major goals. I want to make these major changes. I want to really invest in my business and build revenue for my business. But your list is down here. You either feel like your priority to grow a list is down here, or the size of your list is down here. It's not even. So even when I searched on Google, I have my laptop right next to me, and one of the things that I looked up when I looked up the definition, of alignment is arrangements in a straight line, right? Arrangement in a straight line, or in correct or appropriate relative position, right? It also, another definition is a position of agreement or alliance. Now, that word alliance, if you're watching this on a replay, I need you to type that word alliance in the chat, because when I read that definition of alignment and that word alliance came up, for those of you who are asking yourselves, who should I have joined my email list? Who should I have on my email list, right? Think of the word alliance, right? When you ever watch like a reality shows? I mean, I don't watch reality TV anymore too much. But when you're building an alliance, ladies and gentlemen, you ever seen somebody build an alliance? They are building up a group of people that think the same way that they think. And more importantly, right, that has the ultimate goal. They're moving in that direction, or that they have desire to move in a desired direction. So they may not have it right now, but they want it, and they're also moving towards it, right? That's what an alliance is. It's also the same thing when it comes to your email marketing. You're building up an alliance of people who need what it is that you have to have. You have an alliance of people, a list of people that you have on your list that wants a problem solved that you have the solution to. Okay, you're building up that alliance. Now, when it comes to building up an alliance, it's not the same with email marketing. It's not the same thing when you're growing an email list, right? It's not the same thing even when you're growing your social media following. Because just because somebody follows you doesn't mean that they really want what it is you have to offer. Okay, it's only when they join your email list that you know that you're building up an alliance. You're building up an alliance of people who need what it is you have to offer, or is thinking about, and we talked about the awareness scale a while back, who is thinking about getting a solution. Like sometimes you got to build a list of people, of names, of email addresses, of phone numbers, of people who you're just building awareness for. You say, hey, this is what I offer. This is the problem that I solve. You may not even be offering anything right now, but you're just building up that awareness, and you're making sure that you are putting people sort of on a shelf. So when you're ready to launch, or when you're ready to promote, or when you're ready to notify them, you have people who are at the party. Okay? You have people who are at the party. So I'm going to jump into this next thing. And what I want to talk about is I want to explain to you ladies my 5 ways, right? 5 ways where you could build, make sure that you're in email marketing alignment in your business, and 5 ways you could build up an email marketing alliance of people who either want what it is that you have to offer, or people who you sort of need to put on a shelf, and when you're ready to offer something, you have people to offer it to. So number 1 is you got to promote. Okay? You got to promote. Right? I know some of you guys, you know you need to build an email list. You know you need to get out there and get more emails, but you're not even promoting that you have a list to join. Right? Sometimes if you take a pause for a moment when you're on your live, or sometimes if you pop on a post every now and again and say, hey, you got to get on my email list so you can get special offers. You got to get on my email list so you can be notified about what's going on. You got to get on my email list because there's a whole movement out there. There's a young lady that I follow all the time. She's the founder of the Bestie Movement. And she calls her text list, if you're not on her text list, she says all the time, you're not part of the movement if you're not on my text list. You're not going to know what's going on or what's going down if you're not on my text list. When people say, hey, I ran out of products that I ordered on your website, she says, you're not a part of a movement, because if you were a part of my movement, you wouldn't run out of anything. Because when you're attached to the movement, right, when you're attached to her alliance, she sends you everything you need. She lets you know when she's stocked up on things, or when new fragrances come out, everything. She calls it a movement. Sometimes you got to give your list a name. No matter if you're growing and building your email list or even your text list, or you could be doing both at the same time. That's what I do, right? I build both at the same time. So you got to promote it. You got to get out there. You got to call a name. These are your people. This is your tribe. This is your nation. This is your network. Whatever it is you want to call it a name. Number 2 is you got to grow it. Right? You should be more focused every day on getting more emails, more phone numbers onto your list than you figuring out how many times you got to post a day. Because no matter what, you could be posting on whatever things you need to post. You could be going live and doing all the things, but if you don't have a list to show for it, then you really didn't do nothing in your business that day. I'm just keeping it real. Number 3 is that you got to engage. You got to engage. You got to talk to your list. I did a training this morning and I said, listen, I don't care what anybody out there told you. If you have somebody out there, I don't care if they're a coach, a mentor, a sister, friend, or what have you, if they're telling you right now that sending emails on a frequent basis is too much, they don't want you to be successful, baby. They don't want you to, you got to look at communicating with your email list the same way you will look at it as a marriage or as a relationship. If you had a partner, if you had a husband, I've been with my husband for 20 years, ladies, okay? If my husband only talked to me once a month, we wouldn't be together. If my husband only talked to me once a week, we wouldn't be together, right? I communicate with my email list every other day, if not every day. Don't worry about the people who are going to unsubscribe. Don't worry about the people who's going to leave your list. Because here's the thing. Your email list, your text list will naturally purge itself by 25% every single month. So you got to get ready for people to go and not worry or get upset or get like, oh my God, let me go check my unsubscription list and see who unsubscribed from me. And I'm going to unfollow them off of Facebook. I'm going to unfollow them off of Instagram. Don't worry. Listen, focus on the people who are still there. You still got to engage with the people who still want to stay on your list. Why are you worried about the people who left, baby? Why are you worried? This is the one thing I tell my clients all the time. We as entrepreneurs, we give people the power of choice. I tell people all the time, if you want to stay where you are or you want to elevate, either you want to stay in the position that you are right now or you want to dominate. I'm offering you a choice, which is a lot of times people don't have the opportunity to choose. They work at a job every day and they're being told what to do. You're helping them to choose what to do. And they have the power of life and death in the answer that they give you. But in the normal life of working 9 to 5, working 8 to 5, working 8 to 10, 8 to 8, whatever, they don't have a choice. They're being told what to do, told when to go to lunch, told when to go on vacation, told when they're going to get a promotion. How many of y'all worked at a job and you may have worked towards a promotion? I know that's been that way for me. And you worked so hard, you did all the things, you dotted all your I's, crossed all your T's, and you didn't even get the promotion. You didn't even get that opportunity. So, but you work towards it. In business, you could work towards building up your email list and see where you're going to be at this time next year. Okay, so engage. Number 4 is you got to automate your list. So if I join your email list right now, I should automatically be getting a series of emails or texts. Sorry, y'all, that's Tori Marie, y'all. So that way you can engage with me. You can engage with your email list. That's very important, ladies. Right? A lot of people say, well, Leticia, I'm going to join your program when I start growing an email list. By then, it's too late. By then, once you start getting inside and start sending out emails, guess what's going to happen? People are going to drop off because they're going to forget about you. Number 5 is once you do all that, once you do number 1, promote your list. Once you do number 2, grow your list. Once you do number 3, engage with your list. Once you do number 4, automate your list. Now you're going to see conversion in your business. Okay? And I'm going to say this once again, through time. Okay? These are 3 types of audiences joins your list every day, whether it's text, phone number, both. Right? You got your cold traffic, people who are you just build awareness of. They don't know who you are, didn't know you before they saw that live or they seen that post or what have you. That's the cold lead, right? Then there's warm, where they know who you are, they know the problem that you solve, right? But they're warm. They need more information, they need to hang out on your list for a little bit to see your content. And then you got your hot leads. Those are the people who know what it is you offer. Right? They know what problem that you solve, and they know you are the one who's going to provide them with a solution. Now they're ready. Okay? So you got to understand that you're going to be dealing with different people who join your list on any time of the day, any time of the year. And one of my clients asked me this last week. She said, Coach, I have a couple of hundred people on my list that hasn't opened my emails yet or anything. Should I delete them? Never delete people off your email list. Okay, because I'm telling you right now, you may be missing out on a whole boatload of money. Don't delete nobody off your email list. Figure out why they're not opening your emails. Maybe it's a subject line. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a wholly different components of things. This is what I love about email marketing is that it's like no lead is dead, right? Because it's permission marketing, but also don't delete people off your list, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. So listen, ladies, thank y'all so much for hopping on and watching. This was a really, really great conversation, y'all. If you would like to register for my upcoming free training, I call it my List Building Masterclass, where I'm going to be teaching you my 5-step process on how to build a high-converting email list. Make sure you go there right now and register. You're going to be able to see an already pre-recorded training right away, so you can watch it at any time you like. And then you also will get it later on, where you will get an invite to my live training, okay? So you're going to be able to actually get the live training, get your questions answered. So thank y'all so much for hopping on. Don't forget, get out there and dominate, because it's time to design the life that you, in fact, deserve. Till next time, bye, guys.